Beauty and the Beast, really, if you think about it, is like 4 movies in one. It's an action movie. We're making a live action film. There's a huge amount of stunts, and there's wolf fighting and horse riding. It's also a comedy. The comic timing of characters like Cogsworth and Lumiere and Mrs. Potts.
Look, my girl.
Who said that?
Hello.
You can talk.
Well, of course. It's all he ever does.
Then, on the other hand, it's a romance. It's a romantic drama. So, and then it's a musical. And then there's music, just to kind of really add it on the top. Music and dance and theatre, really. Town full of little people waking up.
You are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Nobody deserves you.
It was really enjoyable. It's a lovely moment in the film, as much as she's telling me she's never going to be my wife. Again, he doesn't see that. He has this incredible filter, which he hears, yes, I will be your wife, just not right now. He just convinces himself constantly that he will get her. We had a lot of fun. It was really, really enjoyable. I ruined her vegetable patch, I remember that. I trod right through all her cabbages.
It's the ones who play hard to get that are always the sweetest prey. That's what makes Belle so appealing. She hasn't made a fool of herself just to gain my favor. What would you call that?
Dignity? It's about figuring out, how do we change things up? How do we make him more human, right? And that came with a question of conscience for me. That's where it all started, where I said to Bill, what if it's not as cut and dry as it is in the original? What if he does have questions?
No one's quick as Gaston. No one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston.
This idea of false idolatry or false worship. What does that look like in this particular case? If a guy who he's admired for all these years without questioning is doing things that he has to bring into question, I think that creates for conflict, and that creates for a more interesting three-dimensionalized version of this character.
One as easy to poster as you.
Too much?
Yep.
I did get to meet them quite early on as in their sort of human incarnation, which helped, so that actually, before I had to go in and shoot with them as objects.
Is everything in here alive? Hello. What's your name?
Oh, that is a hairbrush.
And I was thinking, yeah, just about, get my head around, Ewan McGregor being a candlestick. So you walk in and there's a candlestick on the table and you're talking to the candlestick. And then, of course, when you go to shoot the scene, they're like, oh, right, now we're going to take the candlestick away and replace it with an LED light on a stick. And so it's just like an extra level of weird that you have to deal with. But you still get his voice.
Show me the girl.
Look at her. What if she is the one? The one who'll break the spell?
Realizing that the tale is not so much about an ugly thing and a beautiful girl, but actually about the beauty and the beastliness in all of us, and sort of two sides of people, learning to live with that balance.